Hey ladies, do you like beards? Do you want to know if your man comes from a virus-infested town? I'm going to help you with all of that on the next Twisted 10.
Welcome to another episode of the Twisted 10.
What up, man?
We got a full studio tonight, sitting in here with my boys, Ron and Josh.
What up?
Hello.
And we have a blast from the past. We have a
blast from the past.
hostess with the mostest.
It's been that long.
It has been for our listeners.
I've just been populating the human race.
That's a good point.
We're talking about podcasting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sitting in studio with us tonight is the gorgeous Andrea Joy.
Hello.
Hi, my beautiful bride. Nice to have you back sitting down here with us. So what's going on? Where are the babies at?
So far sleeping. We'll see.
All right, cool. Andrea's got the baby monitor sitting there to her left so she can keep an eye on the little one. Miss Anna, she is tucked away in her little crib. So we'll see how it goes. But Andrea, did you bring your list tonight?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yeah. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
Top 10 things a mommy should know. I don't.
Top 10 things I found in a diaper.
I found a sticker in a diaper today. Like a not a sticker from the yard, but a sticker.
Spoilers.
Yeah, totally. Like spoiling our list already.
All right. Now I can't even do it. Someone else has to do a list now.
Did I spoil it? I happened to bring one.
Oh,
I totally
thank
spoiled it.
goodness.
Yeah. I was just listening to last night. I actually hadn't listened to the time travel episode yet, even though we recorded it. I always like to go back and listen to them. I had not listened to that one yet, so I went through and listened to it last night and fucking loved it. I still loved. So two things in that really stuck out to me. The too many lists, 10 through 6 and then 1 through 5. That was funny because you mixed up the numbers. And then there was something that you said during the episode. Oh, a casualty loop. That still is the funniest thing.
Just
I think
a
I'm gonna clip
casual loop, chilling, hanging out.
It's funny. Andrea, do you know what a causality loop is?
I do not.
When one thing, it's in time travel, if you go back in time and cause something to happen, which then causes you to then go back in time to make that same thing happen again, that's a causality loop.
That sounds like my life.
All right. All right. So, boys, what have you been up to?
Man, I am on day 11 of my 7-week vacation, so not a lot.
I can't believe that.
7 weeks?
Yeah, my company has paternity leave. So
You had another baby?
no,
That's what I thought.
no more.
He cashed in on his paternity leave for his
my kids are 16
company.
and 19. I was thinking to see if I could maybe get some
paternity
leave too. I was just wondering, they're kind of old, but
He just hates me, and I want to spend time with him.
Exactly.
Bond.
I've got a funny story. I'm going to save this for the after show tonight, but let's just say my 17-year-old son and his buddies learned a very, very valuable, almost involving police, life story. Boo. So we'll save that for nothing bad. It was 100% innocent, but it. Let's just say you'll hear about it in the after show. It's a very interesting story. I won't bore you guys with it during the show.
cool.
Oh, you'll bore us with it later?
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's not even a bore story. It's just a very lessons learned kind of story. It's a coming of age kind of story.
You've got one getting the cops caught on him and one eating solid food.
That's a good point.
Was it a story about how he was a really good dancer, but he was working at this rich people's summer club and he met this girl?
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Oh, okay.
I see where you were going with
Okay.
that. I'm never going to miss a Dirty Dancing reference.
All right. Just wondering if you were.
I, as well, when I was like 11, was trying to dirty dance with a pillow. Wait, is that too much information to share?
That's dirty humping.
That's a good point.
Dirty dry humping.
And now it's dirty laundry.
I had plenty of socks that would stand up on their own in my bedroom.
Ew.
Wow.
I'm going to go back upstairs.
Nice having you on the show, Andrea
That
Joy.
was fun. Bye.
All right. So, Ron, this is officially your show this week.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's do it, buddy.
All right. Well, this list is going to be fun.
I hope so. That sounds awesome. I've been hyping it all day.
It's going to be
prepped
fun.
us. You
It's
prepped
definitely
us
going to
for
be
this.
fun for everybody in here. Thanks for bringing something to kind of search on the internet with. If you're listening to this in the car, maybe a little bit more challenging for you. You may actually want to go ahead and just be at work, be at home, sitting on the toilet, whatever it is that you do normally besides being in the car listening to this, because we're going to take a little journey through the internet
Oh boy.
and check out some strange, fun, exciting websites.
Oh,
Yeah.
these are all virus free, I hope.
Not really from what most of the stuff I clicked on, I couldn't do it at work. I had to do it through my phone. No, I'm just kidding.
brother.
I'm just kidding. No, these are all working websites and virus free from what I can tell. They're not going to be required to download anything anymore.
All right, cool.
So are you guys ready to begin?
Nice. So what is it? The top 10 bizarre internet
Top
sites?
10 fun, strange, and bizarre websites.
All right. I like it. Hell yeah.
Okay, so now all the
Wait,
all-
disclaimer, any of them porn? Because,
no, none of them are porn.
I got Andrea down here.
Yeah.
That's like foreplay for us.
None. Porn is usually foreplay.
Sad.
Porn is foreplay for a lot of people, Adam. I don't know if you
Oh,
knew that.
no.
Okay. That's not an unusual thing.
Okay.
All right. So everything I have that I'm going to be reading, I actually wrote. So that should be even more challenging. I can't read other people's writing, so probably reading my own would be even worse. So are you guys ready for number 10?
Number 10. Now, let me ask you
10.
a question about this. Are you going to give us the site and then have us like go to it while you're explaining it, or you're going to explain it, then give us the site, have us go to it? How do you want it to go
Great
down?
question. I'll give you the site, maybe give you a little time to get there.
Okay.
While I play Jeopardy music. And
I
then
am a mom who is old, so it takes me a while.
understood. And then I'll start my little description and we can discuss. How's
All
that
right.
sound?
Sounds good.
All right. The first one, and if you guys have heard these, just shout out, oh, I've been on this website before. I'm sure some of y'all have been on this before, especially anybody who likes to just, I'm bored, let me see what kind of crazy crap I can
sites.
find on there. No porn
These
sites.
aren't like all
What?
DNC sites, are they? Josh.
Be a list.
Okay.
DNC sites? I'm sorry, I don't know
What's
what that is.
DNC?
Democratic National Convention.
Oh my God.
And we give Ron so
yes,
much shit.
He did it.
You're right.
He did it.
I officially apologize. I do apologize.
These are
for that.
absolutely nothing to do with anything like that.
Good.
I'm trying to keep listeners, not lose them. Okay. Number 10, AmazonDating.co.
What?
AmazonDating.co.
So I go to Google.
You're Google AmazonDating.co. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start.
All right.
my thinking. As I peruse this website, it looks exactly as you would expect any typical Amazon search to look. When you click on the website, it autofills the search bar with hot singles near me. It says there are over 20,000 results for this search criteria, but I could only bring up the first 50. The people aren't arranged in any type of order I could figure out, but there are some people who have slashed their prices. For example, Will,
that, yeah.
33, is currently going for $17.99.
He is
Price slashed from $25.99.
1 hour delivery.
Everyone had 1 hour delivery, baby.
Yeah.
All
But he only
I'm
has
clicking.
3 out of 5 stars.
yes, all appear to be available for free 1 hour delivery with your Prime account, of course.
Are these Friendstitutes? Hang on.
A throwback to last week's show. Prices range from $4.99 to $300. Some interesting buys were Cora 78. According to the site, only 13 left in
Only
stock.
13 left.
Does that mean
Better
13
hurry up.
13 days left in her life? What's
No, if you're interested in Teddy 87, he's currently unavailable. New, but if you click in his site, you could get one used for 95 cents. For those with a Sesame Street fetish, the Cookie Monster can be had for only $8.37. When you click into each product, you will see their ratings and some reviews. You can easily add them to your cart at the top right of the screen. Also, not only is there free delivery, but free returns just in case. It would seem the reviews are reviews of products, like real products, but they're placed under there to make it sound dirty. So if you go to somebody's reviews,
Cookie Monster has 1 million reviews. All 5 stars. All of them.
So if anybody wants to click in anyone and read someone's reviews, you can clearly
I'm still
see.
into Will.
Yeah, Will. Yeah, Will. Hey,
Will, 33 for $17.99.
he's a bargain. He just had a price slash.
He's really into the color red.
Yeah, clearly.
So I have that going for me. And he recently started a podcast.
Oh, hey, what do you know?
Yes, he has 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, interesting.
And one of them is Rain, who says 5 stars. Beautiful. Looks even better in person. My girlfriend was delighted.
So clearly, bringing it back to somewhat of reality, somebody did this as a joke, but it is freaking hilarious.
This is real?
It's hilarious. I don't think you can actually buy these people now.
this is Noli 20. His fit is as expected. 73% of his reviewers said. And he does break very easily when a little air quotes rough action happens.
See, I'm telling you, all these reviews are definitely reviews they pulled from real products and just put under them, and they all sound so dirty and hilarious. I wish there really was more than just this front page to search. Like I could have searched this for like days and days if it would let me, but it only seems to let you search the front page there, the first 50.
Adam, all I want for Christmas is Will.
Heard that before. So I pulled up this guy. His name is Rivers. It says he's 49, but his picture puts him at probably 30, I would say. So maybe he just looked really good as old. It says, is in a band, no longer wants to be in Beverly Hills, actually went to Harvard. And his reviews, he's got a 5-star from Emmett T. It says, how can I say something bad about this? 5 stars. The next one was warning, seeing him step out wearing will immediately cause every ounce of blood in your system to vacate every limb except for one.
Hey.
This comes with a serious falling hazard, but so worth the risk. 5 stars.
I would love to know what some of these, like the real products were for some of these reviews. It's pretty hilarious.
How come Cora 78 only has 13 left in stock?
I wasn't sure about that. She was the only one that appeared to have a left in stock number. Apparently there's a plentiful supply of everyone else except for Teddy, of course, who is out of stock except for gently used.
Is that the amount of eggs she has left?
I don't know. Baker's dozen eggs left in these ovaries, boys. Don't wait.
Soon. Order soon.
Yes, don't wait.
Right away. Only for $149.95. Delivery on Prime. 1 hour delivery.
I'm wondering if there'll be like a good Black Friday special on any of these guys.
This guy says Muneb. He's 27. One of the comments about him, or one of the descriptions about him is wakes up to the song Scotty Doesn't Know every day.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty hilarious. Clearly just a spoof joke type thing, but I thought it was pretty hilarious myself.
So, yes. All right. So you've set the standard for the rest of this list.
Yes.
With this very first one. And I have to say, Ron, you're not leaving us disappointed. This was fucking great.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to open with this one. I put these in a certain order just for, I don't know. I guess no particular order, so to speak, as far as bringing us from one thing to another. But I definitely wanted to open with this one. I was like, this will kind of set, like you said, set the tone for the show as far as the kind of thing I was looking for.
Hell yeah. Is there a twist?
There's promos in here too. So when you click on like your last relationship link underneath the dating section, it just immediately links over to Britney Spears' Toxic video. There's some thought that went into this.
No, definitely people put some thought in there.
It's funny that people put in, the lady I just saw who had 13 left said, I bought this as a birthday gift to my single self in November. Had a good life, really enjoyed, easy to hold, but it died just last month.
So when you click on don't see what you're looking for, it takes you to Netflix.
It's so awesome. See, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know
They put some thought into this.
Yeah, definitely. It's
so
funny.
when you go, I'm sorry, it takes a little bit more to get through this. When you click on help, all right. So when you click on the help link at the top of the website, it takes you to a WikiHow on how to unhook a bra. Oh, this is a good site.
To answer your question, Josh, not a twist, but in going through and trying to find 10 sites that would be worthy of this show, I found many sites that were interesting and worth sharing, yet not worthy of being in this top 10 list.
Oh, wonderful.
I have 10 other sites that are going to be some quick hits, which I'll share at the end after 6, before we go to break.
Cool.
And then I'll share after we finish the complete list the next 5 and a few of them I actually want you guys to actually go to and look at. Not worthy of having long form discussion about, but wanted to mention them anyway. Cool. I literally looked through hundreds of websites, found all kinds of crazy shit.
What is this, Tuesday?
But all right, so that was
awesome.
was number 10. All right, number 9.
Number
9. Weirdorconfusing.com.
Oh, I know this.
You know this one? Yeah, this one is awesome. Weirdorconfusing.com. Okay, I will start with my little description. Want to check out some of the strangest products on eBay, etc.? Go to weirdorconfusing.com. When you first click, it's just a plain white page with "Sell me something weird or confusing, please" in the middle. Click on please, and it will take you to a strange product. Each time you click, it takes you to a different one. My first click brought me to a cat massager that you put in your mouth. And the description was, "Lick them like their mother used to." My next click was some kind of taxidermy mount for a hog head. Not sure what that was about. My next click was a children's book titled, "Do You Want to Play With My Balls?" This appears to be a real book of kids asking other kids to play with balls.
Oh,
This
that's
is why-
Adam's favorite.
This is why you should have perverts on staff of all publishing companies.
We talked about that before.
Yes. Helps to avoid these types of faux pas. Some other items I saw was a Bob Ross Chia Pet, unicorn canned meat, bacon bandages. Is it bacon? Is it a bandage? I didn't stick around to find out. Anyway, so every time you click on it, it just gives you some weird product. And the first one that hit me when I saw that massager that you put on your tongue to lick your cat, I was like, okay,
I just got
this
Wait,
site
I
has to be
need
on
that
there.
for my daughter. She would love it.
To lick your daughter?
No,
or to lick your
no,
cats?
no.
for her to lick her
She
cats.
would lick her
Ah,
own cat.
gotcha.
I clicked it and I got tanned, short, striped, Eastern Canadian grade number 1 skunks for $22.90 for skunk skins.
But these are apparently unlike the first number, I should say number 10, that was all just fake, clearly, and just funny. These are real things you can buy. That's what's great.
So what was your first, Andrea?
I got Pooping Pooch's 2019 gag gift calendar.
Let's see this. Oh, yeah, that's a calendar of dogs.
Calendar
Dogs
of
pooping.
dogs
Pooping?
shitting.
That's just pooping dogs.
Yeah.
I got something similar on my second
That's
click.
hot. What'd you-
Farting cat coloring book.
You color in the fart bubbles.
It's free shipping though.
So,
What'd you get, Josh?
so my first was, there's an eBay listing for Suck a Bag of Dicks. It's a 100-piece bag of small candied dicks.
That's awesome.
How do I go back? Do it again.
Oh, I just got the "You Want to Play with My Balls" book.
Yes, it's awesome.
You just hit back and hit please again.
I got the damn pooches again.
Oh, so it seems like there might be a list of things that this cycles through. It's like I just got the pooches, I got the
Crafting
play with
with-
my balls.
Crafting with cat hair, cute handcrafts made
Do you want to play with my balls?
to make with
That's
your
awesome.
cat. What?
Yeah, some weird shit in there for sure.
Yes,
found
and these are, and it's all things like you said that are real.
That's what's the best
Just
part
some
about
wild shit. People are into
Pooping
weird
pooches
things.
again.
Oh, this is actually kind of useful.
Oh,
though, Ron.
2020.
This is a little bit useful. So this is the time of season. As we're recording this, it's mid-November. Christmas season is up and coming. This is a stocking stuffer idea. This is a jar. It looks like they look like SpaghettiOs, but the jar is labeled with fish assholes. So stocking stuffer idea. Get a can of fish assholes for your stocking. That's
awesome.
I'd actually consider buying that.
Shoot me that link.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might buy that.
So Margaret and I, we have a annual tradition with our stockings where we don't put any of the traditional stuff in a stocking. It all started one year where I legitimately forgot to do a stocking for her. And I went the night of Christmas Eve. I went with my brother-in-law, and he was buying things that he legitimately needed. And I bought like a spork, because it was near, like as he stopped for things, I grabbed something nearby and I gave a gag stocking, but it's kind of stuck now. So now we just find random shit to put in each other's stockings.
My parents, as I was a kid, always used to put the orange in the toe of the sock.
Yeah.
Of the stocking.
Margaret's folks do that too.
I
never
got ripped off with the stupid
Orange in the
fruit.
toe of the sock.
It's a rip-off.
I don't even know what that
It's just
is.
a rip-off to take
Like
up
a
stocking
space.
room.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
a
it's a
space.
I
space.
always
Yeah.
got fruit.
Makes it heavy, and it makes the kid like, oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff. No, it's a fucking
Hated
orange
it.
in the
I
toe.
like to-
hated it as a kid.
I like to fill it with like Tootsie Rolls and candy
That'd be great.
canes. and
I can't get
stuff like
anything
that.
but the pooch. The pooping pooch calendar.
Your phone's not
That's it.
cooperating. I'm sorry.
I guess I need a new phone.
The last one I just refreshed on was
calendar.
dehydrated water. A can of dehydrated water says just add water.
I did once get a can of fish assholes for a
Yeah,
stocking.
yeah, that's great. I love the fish assholes.
That's
I'm really
it.
going to order some fish assholes.
That's awesome. Save that. Bookmark those fish assholes.
Yes, sir.
All right. That was.
These are great, Ron.
That was number 9. Number 8.
Ocho.
Number 8.
TheUselessWeb.com. TheUselessWeb.com.
Going there now.
I'm kind of thinking the people that
wait.
made this might have actually also made the weirderconfusing.com just from the similar looking landing page. You have a white background with "Take me to another useless website, please." So it just seems to rotate through a million useless websites. Now, in my research of looking for fun and interesting websites, I actually found a lot of the websites I saw on this ahead of time. My first click was, let's see here. Hold on one second. My first click was to a site selling a book titled "How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety." There's a link to buy that on Amazon, and yes, it's a real book. My next click took me to a site with tiny floating cartoon corn dogs. No idea what all that was about. Oh, there you go. You found it.
I got the corn dog one.
I saw that. I saw that corn dog site a bunch of times doing this research. I don't know what the point is. It's just a screen with a bunch of tiny floating corn dogs. I don't understand it.
This one's fun.
Oh, is that the? Oh, wait, hold on. I know what that one is. That's the something beauty. Not Sleeping Beauty. I forget what it's
Staggering
called.
Beauty.
Staggering Beauty, which is just like some kind of black worm looking thing.
I've got to send this to my friend Amy Schooler. How to talk to your cat about. Oh, I thought it said gym safety. It's gun safety.
That's what Ron was just talking about. Yeah.
One,
I know. I thought it said gym.
one of the things I found too was
I like
it
this
was
one.
flipping back and forth to two websites. One was hey.com and the other was ho.com, and it just kept on flipping back. Hey, ho, hey, like nonstop. That's all this turn does. Don't know what the point of that was.
This one is just the Staggering Beauty one. Andrea, if you watch what I'm doing here, he reacts to your finger on the screen. This is what all men do while they're laying in bed about to go to sleep.
You know what mine is? Is this guy that I just get to slap over.
Oh, that's the
and
eel.
over
That's the eel
and
slap.
over.
You just take an eel and slap the shit out of this dude in the face and like put slime all over his face. Again, as I was doing research looking for sites, I found a lot of these ahead of finding this site. But none of these sites were worthy of being part of the 10. But I like that we got to mention some of them just
That
because
is
they're
hilarious.
kind of mindless and silly.
So the useless web, when I hit it, it launched me out to weird or confusing.
Oh, so they
Number 8 launched me to number 9.
Oh, interesting. There you go. So it felt like those were probably from the same creators. Oh, is that the middle finger one? Yes, you just touch on top. Yeah, there you go. You just give somebody the middle finger.
I've got hey ho.
There's the hey ho.
I found it might be hard for you guys to see over there, but it's an ASCII picture of a horse. ASCII is using characters to represent your images.
The long-legged
And it
horse
says,
one?
It says endless horse, and if you scroll, you look for the end of his feet, and his feet are never down there.
They're
It
never
just
down
keeps
there.
Scrolling.
Just keep scrolling
Keep
forever.
scrolling. That's awesome.
I don't get anything new that you didn't get.
We filled up their load balancer buffer.
There you go.
Cannot tweet this.
Well, now that one, what are you on there, Josh? Because I've never seen that one
This
before.
one, it linked me off. It was Useless Web. It linked me to smashthewalls.com. And I can smash
the walls, another wall appear, and
it's
you
like
just smash that.
It's just like a glass wall of color, and I can just shatter this glass.
That's interesting.
It's a great way to break my monitor on a bad day at work.
That's awesome. All right. Anyway, that was the Useless Web.
I like it.
Number 8. All right. Number 7.
Number 7.
For those that into adventure,
Yes.
we have GoProHeroes.com. GoProHeroes.com. It's just an endless database of people's GoPro videos, mostly adventure, and including there was even one in there that's some spacewalks. There's some GoPro spacewalks in there too, which I thought was pretty cool. So the best way I could describe it is like Tumblr for GoPro videos. To give a few more examples, I watched a video of someone petting a tiger shark, someone playing with and hugging a lion in the wild, or appeared to be in the wild. There doesn't seem to be any kind of search function from what I could tell. You just keep scrolling down and it just never seems to end. You just scroll down forever, kind of like the Endless Horse. Most of the videos seem cut fairly short and edited down to a couple minutes for our, short attention spans.
This is actually a really cool site. There's a dude in a barrel of a wave.
Oh, dude.
A couple of chicks in a bikini. Save that one for later.
Yeah. There's all kinds. I don't think Andrea's phone is very cooperative.
Man, I'm watching this dude.
It's not letting you go to that site?
Skate
I guess
park
iPhone
thing.
7 doesn't work good.
Did you spell heroes right?
I didn't
No,
at
it's
first.
GoPro Heroes, ES at the end. You got GoPro Hero.
Oh, 5-hour spacewalk
That's why.
outside the space station?
Yes. I don't think the video was 5 hours though. I think it might be a shortened up version of the 5-hour
I
spacewalk.
agree, yeah. This video, I can't, there's like a little banner thing on the bottom. I can't see the
I'm sorry.
bottom,
Water sea breakdancing? Yes, please.
Yeah, there's all kinds of it's almost all adventure type, Mountain Dew kind of guy stuff from the old Mountain Dew commercials. Yo, bro, check it out.
Oh my gosh. What did I do?
What
I'm
are you-
so old.
what are
I'm
you doing
holding
now?
the phone 5 feet from my face to see it. And I'm at like hugedomains.com.
Yeah,
HER
see, no matter
HEROES.
what was going to happen tonight, somehow Andrew was going to find a way to go to the porn website.
It's HEROES.
Go.
GoPro HEROES.com.
What?
HER.
Oh, I can spell hero.
Z. Yeah.
I always forget there's an
I
E
only
in
know
there.
that domain registrant that she just saw because I went there first because
Wait, is
I missed the
that
E
it?
in it too.
Yeah.
No, that's huge.
What is that? What are you looking at there, Josh? Is that a squirrel or what is that?
This is a video of a squirrel stealing a GoPro.
Look, it's come full circle. Well, I thought this was a pretty cool site just because.
It is. That's a cool one.
I mean, I love checking out people's GoPro videos. I would have never even thought that there was a site just for that, just to go see people's GoPro videos.
Where's the porn?
So there's
None of this is
two
porn.
chicks.
Yeah, there's no
bikinis, hang
GoPro
on.
porn website that I'm aware of. Maybe there was. I didn't actually search for
I'm
one.
watching the two chicks in a bikini one right now just to inspect it.
Where?
Just to inspect it to make sure there's no porn in there.
Oh.
See the right? Where are they at? They're right there.
Brazilian gold. I found it.
Wow, you guys are on the same page. I like it.
Leticia Buffoni.
So GoProHeroes.com. I wonder, maybe it's a metadata thing. They find just the GoPro. Maybe it has some unique metadata that it puts on its videos when it captures them. I wonder how they identify it. Because this isn't a GoPro site. This isn't.
I know maybe people who have GoPros and are into adventure are aware of the site and just post them on there.
They're not letting me watch Babes, Beaches, and Barrels.
Why is it? It's telling you it's too adult. 18 plus.
It just is watching, and I'm obviously not watching it.
No, it's at the top.
right here.
The player's
It's at the top. The player's at the top. Yeah, the site's a little weird that way.
No, I've got Andrea's phone. Don't tell her. I've got her phone locked down to where she can't look at bad things. It actually has. I've written a very specific algorithm. If the guy's dick in the porn video is bigger than mine, it won't show her the video.
So she can't see any porn videos.
Damn near nothing.
No wonder my phone's broken.
She was not willing to come up to you and say, "Adam, make my phone play porn again."
No, she didn't. She wouldn't admit to ever watching
She just wasn't going to admit that.
Nope.
That's awesome.
All right, what was that one again? That was
GoPro Heroes.
Go porn
H-E-R-O.
hero.
GoPro.
Oh, pro.
Oh, nice.
So this video, Babes, Beaches, and Barrels.
Oh, you've got it? They won't even let me see it.
Yeah, I don't wait for them for booty.
That's not a babe.
I know. It's
That's a gay dude.
It's 5 dudes jumping on, doing some clip jump. I mean, it's a cool video.
Wow,
but-
that website is all redacted for privacy.
No,
The
the
who is?
picture I had was a bunch of
is it?
asses. That's the picture.
What, the GoPro one is redacted with the who is?
So
Okay.
yeah, I pulled up the who is on it, and it's redacted for privacy.
Interesting.
It says it is registered in the UK though. So
Boom.
that is
That
about
was
all we
some
can see on it.
genius editing. Just enough booty for the video clip, and then back to dudes surfing. These are some pretty big waves, though. This is cool.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun site. I definitely one that I'll be going to randomly to check out. Just check out different videos and whatnot. All right, so that was number 7.
Sweet.
Number 7.
All right, so number 6.
Number 6.
A little bit more chemical one here. Make sure I get to the right one there, kid. ShipYourEnemiesGlitter.com.
Ooh, I love glitter.
ShipYourEnemiesGlitter.com. Adam, you've seen this site before?
Yes. So I actually have a story about this. And it might not have been this particular site, but Glitter Bomb, I think, is another one too. You can ship somebody a glitter bomb. Josh knows the boss that I almost sent this to because he had a faux pas about anything that was chaos or out of order. He didn't like it. Like he was a clean freak, a neat freak. Like if he ate lunch at his desk, then all of the little crumbs had to all be picked up. He was a freak about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This glitter bomb almost got shipped to his
Fuck that guy.
work.
Why is this bad?
That would have freaked him out. Huh?
Andrea, this is a wet dream for you, isn't it?
Why? I would be so excited.
All right, so I just got you on my Secret Santa list.
Perfect. All right, so shipyourEnemiesGlitter.com. Want to piss off someone or play a practical joke? I guess in Adam's case,
Or
piss
make
off
them
someone.
very happy.
Or make Andrea very happy. Then ship them a can of exploding gummy dicks, for example. With this site, you send someone you love or hate a small container they won't be able to help but open up. Once they do, it sprays whatever is in the can all over the place. They'll love you for it, I'm sure. You have choices for the top of the container, including politicians, etc. Some of the glitter is pretty interesting. You have dick-shaped glitter, sperm glitter, or you can be nice and go with hearts or stars. I'm sure that'd be Andrea's game.
Yay.
There was a few other prank products in there, like some of the prank products on this site are awesome. A teddy bear that sings a birthday song to you but won't shut up until the batteries run out or you destroy the teddy bear. It was like $17.99. Loved it. And there was also something called an evil earthworm. The idea is to hide it somewhere and just leave it alone, but you have to hide it. It'll play annoying random sounds for 3 days until the battery dies.
That's like the Annoyatron. Josh has a story about that.
Lots of fun products on the site. You can hear a few samples of some of the gifts that play sounds or music in this website as well.
I think I'm on the wrong website.
Which one are you?
It only
one are you
has
on?
glitter.
Oh,
ShipYourEnemiesGlitter.com.
I don't know. I guess they gave you the clean version. You know what? That's because of the algorithm of Adam.
So
Dicks.
once upon a time, I bought an Annoyatron, which is a little, I don't know, like 1 inch by 3 inch little circuit board with a watch battery that all it does is beep at random intervals. And my parents asked me to watch their house. And so, of course, I did. And I took their side table in the living room and I pulled the drawer out and I taped this Annoyatron into the back of their side table and put the drawer back in. And I watched that chaos happen all the way up until my dad was calling somebody out to service our broken oven because it was beeping. I waited. He was on the phone. I waited until he called the company, and I was like, hang on, Dad, I need you. I'm so sorry. I need you real quick. And I was like, hey, look, here it is. This is your thing. You son of a... It was awesome. It was wonderful. Days.
I know your dad too. I know that would probably...
Oh my God.
That would probably irk the hell out of him.
Man, he was pulling shit out of the... He was in the wrong room. It's in the living room. He's pulling shit out of the cabinets in the kitchen. He's like, I don't know, maybe one of our appliances has a battery pack that's dying. Days. I got to ride this for days.
Didn't you put one of those in a puzzle box too? To convolute it to somebody? Wasn't that you or is that somebody else?
I did do that, but I don't remember why.
So think about those. I love them. The little wooden, like Chinese, Japanese, whatever.
Turkish.
Are they Turkish? Close. The wooden boxes that you have to solve a puzzle to get inside it. We got one for Alyssa, for Andrea's daughter, my stepdaughter, when we got her musical tickets that she wanted to go see really bad. So we got her this present. She had to figure out how to open up this puzzle box, and then inside it was her musical tickets. Josh did that with a fucking Annoyatron, like this little beeper thing. So it was beeping nonstop, and they had to figure out how to get into the puzzle box to find the Annoyatron and turn that thing off.
I'm just amazed that it costs $15.99 to get a tube to annoy someone. I mean,
Worth
I know.
People
I was
who
like,
came up with
the fact
this.
that it's like that cheap is amazing to me.
It is on sale from $19.99. I
Worth
must say.
every penny.
Hey, it's slashed just like Will.
For some glitter
just like
you
Will.
can get from the
Slash their
Dollar
prices.
Tree.
Had I sent this to Rob, I won't say his last name, but had I sent this to Rob, our buddy our former boss together out in Tampa area, I would have loved it because I know he would have opened it and it would have drove him nuts because it would have been everywhere.
Yeah.
That would have been glorious.
We'd have to send it to his work, like to his office.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
But hey, good news. After his department failed, he got promoted to a higher level position.
We're failing upwards. That's just pretty typical for government contracts.
So this is
I
where
guess.
you get your boss's gifts?
Yes.
So
The best bosses.
Which one
Yeah.
should I get mine? The bag of dicks or
The gummy dicks.
The bear. The bear is
The
what you
bear,
want.
yeah, the
bear?
bear was my favorite. The bear, I will definitely one day. I'm sending somebody that birthday bear for sure.
Wait. But if your boss is one of your best friends, then
Yes, still the bear.
Still the bear.
Still the bear.
no,
'cause
I
that's
take
funny.
the dick and the bears.
Send him a bear with
The
a dick.
bears.
the bears.
Dick and the Bears is pretty good.
Dick bears.
Well, that was number 6. So that brings us to our that's our first 5 of the big list, and that brings me to my quick hit first 5 of the small list.
Oh, okay.
This is
So,
like a rapid fire round.
This is like a rapid fire round of some sites I found that weren't worthy of the big list, but I just thought I'd mention. I'm gonna only send you to one.
Okay.
Just because we're trying to do this quick. The first one, and I'll tell you which one. The first one was cat-bounce.com. It's literally a bunch of, when you open up the site, a bunch of cats just fall down, and you literally just take your finger and just move them around. You can flick them off the screen. I just like so pointless. You just bounce them off the.
How can y'all do that so fast?
Alyssa will love this
I
site,
haven't
Andrea.
even got to dot yet.
Oh my God! Hit the make it rain button on that site, and 1,000 cats just fall down.
Yeah, just 1,000 cats fall down. It's
So
awesome.
old, I can't even
Make
get
it
the
rain.
site. It went to cart.
So that site was completely pointless. I didn't understand it. Okay, here's another one. NoHomophobes.com.
Uh-oh.
It tracks all homophobic words on
Just
Twitter.
gonna cheat.
Anything you say that's considered homophobic on Twitter, it is going to track and put right there, and it just keep displaying a nonstop scroll every single day of homophobic. Josh, you're on it like quick, man. You're finding stuff.
Because
That's why I'm cheating off Josh now. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna peek over his
I've got my
shoulder.
laptop.
Yeah,
so-
there you go. So I thought that one was interesting. Now here's one I definitely want you guys to go
Wait,
to.
these are daily totals?
yes, daily
So
totals.
3,679 times today somebody said the F word for gays?
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
Yes, on Twitter. Just on Twitter. Not Facebook, not, everything. Just Twitter.
That's a lot less than it could have been.
Yeah, Twitter's
that's a
pretty
good point.
worldwide, yeah. So
No
here,
homo was literally said 2,700 times today. No, the term no homo.
Another one was patienceisavirtue.org. It's actually patience-is-a- Anyway, you don't have to go to it. But just has loading, please wait on the screen in the loading. Oh, there you go. Josh, you found the Zoom.
Good.
What was that actual website?
It is Zoom Quilt.
Oh, shit. I mistyped it.
I'm familiar with this one.
Zoomquilt.org?
Yes, zoomquilt.org.
Okay.
And this project was, it's designed as one art piece. So it is the artist, having seen this one before, it showed up on Reddit a while back, but it is a story and it is done intentionally. So you're actually zooming through this visual only narrative.
It's actually dizzying.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, so zoomquilt.org.
Just
I
when
could
I thought
watch
you,
this all night.
just when I thought you couldn't do anything more ridiculous, you throw zoomquilt.org out there to us, Ron, and totally redeem yourself, my friend.
yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, well, Josh saved us.
Yeah, that's true. Good
Josh
save,
totally
Josh.
saved us. Good save, brother.
Oh, that's what I'm here for, man. I just
And then-
dedicate too many hours to the internet.
One final one for these first 5 was pointerpointer.com. It was so pointless. No, not pointless, but pointless. It's such a strange one. So pretty much what it is you take your pointer, your cursor, and you put it anywhere on the screen. And once you leave it alone, a random picture, like someone's random picture comes up of someone pointing, and it'll be pointing exactly at your pointer. No matter where you put that pointer, it is going to be pointing at it exactly. I mean, they must have, I don't know how many different spots you could actually put
Whoa.
a pointer on a screen.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I just got 2 guys. One of his nipples is showing, and one dude's pointing at his nipple, and ironically, that's where I put my pointer.
But that's exactly how it works. Wherever you put your pointer is where someone is going to be pointing.
Whoa. So
Every single time.
You have a pointer.
Look at that.
on your
It's
phone?
perfect. It lines up perfect every single time. Pointerpointer.com. Look at that. Sometimes it's cool because sometimes they're pointing at you, straight, directly at, outside
Do it
of
right
the
in the
screen.
middle.
Right in the middle.
Here we go. I found it. So Zoom Quilt. I'm sorry to go back to that.
No, that's cool. Zoom Quilt was really cool.
I found the name. It was Nicholas Baumgarten. And this was started in 2004. It is expanded to include a bunch of other artists, but there is now 3 of them. There's the original, then there's the Zoom Quilt 2, then there's the Arcadia Zoom Quilt. And something I'm going to be looking up for myself is the Zoom Quilt Android Live Wallpaper. Because I love seeing backgrounds that are my children, but at the same time, if I can get dizzy when I look at my phone, that sounds dope.
Very interesting. So that was my big top 5.
It was awesome.
10 through 6, and then that was the little mini list there. So
I like this list
fun
'cause it's-
fun stuff that I just, again, not worth the list, but had to throw it out there. Just
This is
because it was interesting.
unconventional. This is a different type of list than I think we've ever done, and I like that. I like you're expanding the breadth of the Twisted 10. I think this is cool.
That's the idea, right?
Awesome.
The idea.
All right, want to take a break?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we'll be back. Listen to a little bit of True Phonic. Tach, throw in some True Phonic right now.
Oh, this road we're on, yeah, it seems so far, but who knows where it goes? And now it's plain to see that we're the enemy in our own home. Is it our freedom that they want? Have we found out way too much? How long can they keep watching us? Either way, our time is up. Say what you can say before they take it away. Breathe. When I believe when I see. No,
right, welcome back to the Twisted 10. So we were talking about this a little bit during the break, but Ron's list tonight has really kind of opened up concepts and ideas in our minds of new potential lists that could be brought to the table. Like, I never thought about this style of list. I never even would have thought to bring this to the table. So it's kind of cool to see some creativity in there. So listeners, if you're thinking along the same lines as Ron tonight, if you have a recommendation, hop on our Discord. Go to twisted10.com, click on the Discord link, and then let us know. Hop in the lobby and just say, hey, Ron's list was really cool, but check this out. We can also do a list, a Twisted 10 on this crazy topic that's way out in left field. But, hop in there. Let us know what you guys think. That's all the plugs I'm going to do. So far, fucking good list, Ron.
Awesome.
I'm buying one of those items, by the way. I won't tell you until I get it, but I'm buying one of those items. Maybe for the studio.
There you go. Okay, so I'm going to quickly...
Josh, the bag of dicks.
Okay.
They were gummies, though. Hang on, I want some snacks.
I'm going to quickly recap the 10 through 6. All right. Number 10 was AmazonDating.co.
Cookie monster.
That was pretty hilarious. Number 9 was WeirdOrConfusing.com, which was where you could just buy or go to weird random products to buy. Number 8 was TheUselessWeb.com, that takes you to other completely seemingly pointless and useless websites. Number 7 was GoProHeroes.com, which was like a Tumblr
Yeah, it was cool.
of people's GoPro videos. And then number 6 was Ship Your Enemies Glitter, where you could ship glitter to people that would spray over them, or like we talked about the teddy bear that sings happy birthday and never shuts up till the battery dies or you destroy it, stuff like that. So that was 10 through 6. All right. You guys ready for number 5?
Yes, we are.
Number 5.
Stars.chromeexperiments.com.
Okay.
Stars.chromeexperiments.com. This site is simple and fun as hell for anyone who's into astronomy. You can zoom in and out of our galaxy and look around. Go from the sun out to the planets, the Oort cloud, and keep going. They have a take a tour button. That I think the take a tour button will be pretty much right there as you start it if you want.
Oh, this
or you
is
could skip
cool.
it. It's a little bit harder on your phone. A lot easier on a laptop, etc., computer if you can do it. Take a tour button where you take many of the points, or you can just look around yourself. Any named stars that astronomers have studied are named with are within reasonable proximity to the sun, or they're available and named, etc. Seems the purpose of the site is to really just highlight what a small blip we are in space, even from a solar system perspective. I didn't know if maybe, though, you guys being into science, astronomy, science, have you guys seen anything else similar to this where you can kind of explore the universe, explore even the solar system, the galaxy, etc.?
There is a YouTube. So there's a weird fascination out there, and I've got into this rabbit hole a few times, or internet black hole, where it's a simulator. It's a universe simulator, and what you can do in this universe simulator is it uses all of the known laws of physics. And you can see what would happen inside our solar system by, just plopping in a Earth-sized black hole as our moon, and watch what the solar system will do over the next 1,000 billion years or whatever. Or it would show what would happen if the sun suddenly burnt out or didn't explode, just died. It just, stopped generating heat, stopped generating gravity, the whole 9 yards. What would happen to the solar system, or a second Earth? Or what? It's just all of these crazy things. Like, it shows you can actually do a simulation of two black holes merging together and the ripples that come out of that. You can drop that right in the middle of our solar system and see the chaos that ensues. It's really fucking cool. I'll look up the name of that thing.
Interesting.
It's not as intricate as this thing that you just showed. It says 100,000 stars, I think, is what stars.chromeexperience.com is. It says 100,000 stars. So I'm assuming that means, I don't know, there's more than 100,000 stars in our solar system.
I think those are just the ones that are galaxy. More within proximity of Earth that we've been able to study. As I see Josh is kind of expanding in and out of it there. Obviously, it doesn't name every single star. I thought it was just super cool.
This is pretty rad.
Yeah, and I just like how you can kind of move it around in like a complete 360, complete 3D, if you will.
Whoa,
from
you can
any
move it.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
can move it around to from any perspective. It's really neat.
Whoa.
Universe
So-
Sandbox. That's it. Universe Sandbox 2. I think it's on Steam. That's the game version. It's not really a game. It's just it's a cool little sandbox to go and have fun with. But you can do exactly this guy said, I just pulled it up. I made the sun larger than the Milky Way galaxy just to see what would happen and see the interactions that, the application predicts would happen. It's really,
That's
really
cool.
pretty cool.
That's cool. And what was that again? Universe Sandbox?
Yeah. Universe Sandbox 2.
That's cool.
Yeah, I knew that this would bring up other stuff that you guys might know about, especially considering the stuff you guys are into.
It's not an internet reference that this reminds me of. And I'm curious now if you guys had this as children in grade school. This would have been after when they started adding additional rooms. This is like beyond single room schoolhouses, so more modern.
So
But
1900s. Got it.
no, so we had this in Germany where I went to elementary school at. They would have somebody come in and they had this inflatable black dome. And they put a star projection map in the center, and kids would go in, and then we would all lay down in a circle around this projector, and the instructor would just kind of sit off to one side with the laser pointer, and that's the Big Dipper, and that's where it's connected to Orion's belt, and and it would just like show the star map and show.
That's cool.
Yeah, have you guys ever? Did you do that?
I went in the adult size one of those, which is called the planetarium. But
I've never been to a planetarium and I always wanted to. But
you
I've
serious?
Never been to one.
I'll tell you one reason to go to the one here at Eastern Florida College.
Yeah, in Cocoa, right?
Yeah, and that's their laser shows.
Yeah.
Dude, it is so fucking trippy. Some people get vertigo and get motion sickness from it because how good it's done.
Oh, wow.
But you're in a planetarium, which is in your peripheral vision, which most of us can see like 180 degrees of peripheral vision. Some can go a little further than true flat. However, if you are typically the human that can see the same, you can't. If you stare straight ahead at the screen as you're laying back in your chair, you can't see the edges. So your peripheral vision gets screwed up when you're in here and you're watching this laser show of all these crazy, like I watched the Beatles in there, the Beatles laser show.
So I did Pink Floyd in there.
I did Pink Floyd too. Fucking awesome. I mean, awesome.
Never done any of that. I always meant to check it out. Just
You should
never
take
have.
Logan. You should take your boy up there. It's only like $4 for him and like maybe $8 for you. It's dirt cheap, and it is a cool show. And before that, you get, and this is a horrible plug for for them, but it's a good plug for them, but it didn't intend for it to be a plug the whole time. You also get a whole science museum experience while you're doing that too. So when you're waiting for everybody to show up, you're in the whole science part of there, looking at the echo chamber, looking at the details of the latest launches, looking at all that stuff. By the way, Andrea Joy is joining us back in studio for the second half here. She had to go take care of the babies upstairs.
Hi, Andrea Joy. She was trying to sneak in all quiet, and you just blow her spot.
Nah, that's all right. She'll blow me later. Wait, what?
Wow, this show took a weird turn. I was talking about stars, guys.
Go get her. Ollie, go
All
get
right,
her.
so that was what was that? Star. That was
amazing. I mean, that was like my favorite.
And was it? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure it was. Okay.
Like,
So what
it
did you
was
think about it? What
awesome.
was your favorite part?
I think the part about the part that talked about the part was really,
about your dick, Ron? I think.
Yeah, the part about the part.
Talking about the parts.
My dick's so big, it's like
actually-
it's named in parts. That's what it is.
You need a galaxy map to see it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Boom. Or it's so small you need the Hubble telescope to see it. All right, so that was stars.chromeexperiments.com.
Sweet. I like that. I'm going to go bookmark that. That's a cool
that would
site.
have been way too many things for me to type. So that
Yeah,
was
there
a
you
good
go. So here's number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4 is
Number 4.
yup, thatexists.com. Yup, like YUP. Yup, thatexists.com. So this is a pretty brief description. I'll give it to you. It's short articles about the most random things you wouldn't believe are true, but are, or that exist, or things you wouldn't even think of. It's kind of more set up again like Tumblr. You just roll through it. So I'm just going to let you guys kind of roll through it and maybe read some of the titles of some of the articles. Josh, you want to read a couple?
Certainly. There are tiny bugs living on your face right now.
Yep, there's an article.
Man,
They're living in the cold.
There's a contest made by South Korean millennials that is literally goal of doing nothing.
British architect.
All right, millennials wasn't in there. It's just
Yeah.
I
You
would've
added
thrown that in there.
millennials.
Yeah. Go ahead, honey.
Sorry. British architect puts giant zipper on building in Milan.
This is a
Super
Facebook
random.
feed, but better.
This is a Facebook feed without all the bullshit advertisements.
Yes. Yes.
This is what mine looks like anyway.
and it's
I
just
have good
random fun
friends.
stuff. It's like
This
it's
is
like what the
fucking
internet
genius.
used to be.
This is
when
genius.
we cared about learning things.
Japanese architect designs slanted bookcases so you can climb up the case to get your books. That is fucking brilliant.
Or a giant herd of cows form a message that can be seen from space.
This is wild.
Yeah, just a lot of cool ass little articles and stuff in there. That's it. That's what I just thought it was neat because it was just so much interesting information in there. And,
Well, this one makes sense. A farmer makes a shark-infested wheat field to stop people from littering.
He's got pictures of
Home of the bread shark.
literally these dorsal fins sticking up throughout his wheat field. That is
Home
hilarious.
of the bread shark.
nice.
Here you go, Andrea Joy. Ford designs noise-canceling kennels for dogs with anxiety.
Aw, buddy.
You know what the worst part about it is? It's actually a pretty stylish-looking dog kennel.
Yeah, I could see it from across the hall there.
Ooh, how about Pesta? Ooh, wait. Pestalotiptiopus. Pestalopitiopus microspora, the mushroom that eats plastics. Oh, that's a big deal, yo.
That is actually a pretty big deal
Interesting.
until it gets out of control.
So I definitely thought that was like another one of those sites that are just fun to go to, look through the articles, check out.
I know what my next Twisted 10 is going to be on.
What you can do with mushrooms?
Shit I found on Yup, That Exists.
There you go.
It's good. This is Josh nailed that. It is very similar to those stupid fucking clickbait ads you get on Facebook. You know, you won't believe what these celebrities look like today. Like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Because when you do finally click on one of those, inevitably you're going to. When you do finally click on one of those, it's like this site, but with all the content, not all the advertisements.
Yeah, exactly.
So good on them.
Most of the time when you click on those things, you don't even get to the thing. It never even takes you to what you were hoping to see.
It's 2 sentences, maybe 3 sentences, then an ad and like several buttons that are clickable that make you think that's what you're supposed to click. Then
And
it's
that's
another 2 or
not-
3
yeah.
sentences.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
It's so annoying. It's
This
it's annoying.
might even beat my top 10 things I found in the baby's diaper.
There you go. So that was number 4. Yup, that exists.com. Number 3.
Number 3.
I hear it. I hear it coming.
Giggling.
Bristler.com. BRISTLR.com. I will be quiet.
Wait. BRISTLR, no ER?
Yep. BRISTLR.com.
All right,
I will be
going there
quiet
now.
and let you just go to it.
Save room for the old mamas.
What? Connecting those with beards to those who want to stroke beards.
No, I do not have a beard.
Unlike AmazonDating.co, this is a real fucking dating website.
I can't
Yes.
join.
I was like amazed. I was like, "Are you kidding me? This is awesome."
They have apps. They have an app now.
Yeah, they're
Is
big
that a
time.
thing? Is that
This
like a
thi-
fetish?
This is like a thing. It's hilarious. There's a
I
little
wish.
promo video. I actually have a whole thing written. I don't even know if I'm gonna read it, but there's like a promo video that shows a guy standing there at the bar, and then the girl comes up. Hey, and you don't hear them talking. You just see them, and it's just some music over. And
That's
blah,
how
blah,
I watch
blah.
all my porns.
And then all of a sudden you see her as she's talking to him. You see her just like gently touch his beard. You know, you just see her just touch his beard. It's hilarious. It's awesome. I thought that this was so funny. I will go ahead and read what I wrote. But so connecting those with beards to those who want to stroke beards. This is a dating site of sorts, but specifically for people either with beards or looking for people with beards. Yes, this is actually real. The commercial actually shows a couple on their first meeting, and of course, within 5 seconds, she stroked his beard. This site was started in 2014, according to the information I found on the website. You can download the Google Play or Apple App Store app. CNBC described it as, and I quote, "tender for beards." A quick promo description on their own site goes as follows. Bristler gets you dates. Tell us where you are and if you have a beard. Got a beard? We find people looking for beards. Want a beard? We find people with beards worth looking for. Send messages to people you match with. Your life now contains more beard love. You're welcome.
This is bizarre. Instead of asking if you're single or taken or looking for men or women, Bristler simply asks if you have a beard. It isn't challenging you. It's not, even though it's a hook, like it's not, I guess they try to portray it not being a dating site, but it's a
dating site.
Yeah. Well, but you don't have to.
But you have to have a beard. Seriously.
You just have to have a beard.
If you don't have a beard, get the hell out. That's what this is about.
You know what my favorite part about this is?
You have a beard?
I do have a beard.
You all have
When I saw
beards.
this, I was like, did Josh make this site secretly and not tell us?
You know, Adam is the first guy I have ever dated with a beard.
Did you find him at bristler.com?
I did not.
Oh, okay. What were you going to say, Josh, what you love about this?
Is I don't know, I'm worried this might sound a little insensitive, but fuck it. The reverse objectification. So it's just, we don't get that as guys very often. We're not objectified.
Oh, good call.
So, I know it's like really frustrating and tiring for women because that's the culture and world that they live in, but dudes don't. And if I can sign up and be just a physical object of desire
Because of your beard.
because of my beard, like touch it, it's so soft.
I wonder, though, is there enough, is that a fetish thing for, let's say, girls? Are there girls that have beard fetish, or do they just think a dude in a beard is sexy? Like a big difference between it being a fetish and just thinking it's sexy.
I think it's more brand new. Like it's becoming the style.
Like, look at me.
It's been that way
even
for a few years.
even Ron grew a fucking beard. I mean, who ever thought? I never thought I'd see that.
5 years ago, it wasn't in style.
No, like there's so
That's
many.
when
There's so
it
much
started.
beards now.
It's come and gone. So like everything else in pop culture, things return, like clothing styles or hairstyles or facial hair is an example. Back in the 70s, beards were super in. They were very, very popular. But then 80s and 90s, not so much. 2000s, maybe more like trendy. That's when millennials started to kick in
think
2010.
Really 5 years ago is when it started. Like
The
that's-
big beards.
Maybe that's when it became popular.
Andrea doesn't want me to grow the big beard. She doesn't want it. I can grow a mean big beard, but she doesn't.
I'm,
she's not
I'm
into
an old lady though.
It's funny because
Old lady.
when I first started growing a beard, like clearly now I have like a real beard, but when I first started growing a beard, it was just more this really kind of
You look like Keanu Reeves.
like this thing. And I actually, Tach always said he called it my Poston beard,
Your Poston beard?
my Adam Poston beard.
When I met
Because
you guys,
my
none
beard,
of you had
no,
beards.
we none of us had beards because my beard looked like yours. It's a lot more like trimmed. It's a lot more lined and cut and not really bushy.
That's
it was
the
just
Andrea Joy beard.
so he called it a Poston beard. But now as I've let it, I've actually trimmed it. I've actually, since I started growing one, I've actually shaved it off completely and regrown it. One time, which I always thought I'd never be able to grow a beard. I do have this one spot, like right in one spot that's kind of a little patchy, and it used to bother me, and now I'm like, whatever. And I'll see dudes on TV, and not everybody has like a perfectly full beard. It's
That's
just
Keanu
kind
Reeves.
It's kind of grown in.
Keanu Reeves, when he started doing his beard, now he can do one now for whatever reason. I guess it's something that your hair learns. I guess I don't know.
I think over a period of time,
You know
you're
what?
just able to do it better.
We listen to us. We actually have a guy in studio that owned a beard oil company for a while, so maybe he
Yes.
knows a little bit more about how beards
Josh,
are actually working.
Tell us about beards so we can be a top-rated user on bristler.com.
All right, so here is the number one thing that I learned owning a beard care company as far as like how to grow a beard. Don't cut it.
Pretty good
It's the
advice.
number one lesson. If you do that, you'll have a beard eventually.
The secrets of success from Josh.
That's it. No, your hair does go through changes. It goes through
Going gray is what mine's
like-
doing.
Yeah,
when
mine
it,
too.
when it
Holy
grows
shit.
in, and we can kind of like throw back to when we're like 12, 13 and our first hairs were coming in, whenever that was. They're thinner and they're finer, and that's because the hair that your body is producing is different. And as it grows out in length, it needs to create a thicker, sturdier hair. So the whole thing, when you cut it, it grows back thicker and all that. That's a myth. It doesn't grow any faster because you cut it. That's not true. But it does if you grow it out. and then cut it, the stubble looks and feels thicker because the hair itself is physically thicker than what you would be used to having never grown a beard out.
Okay.
So the trick to like getting, because I'm in the same boat. I have a real patchy beard if I don't let it grow, and even then it's not like super thick. But you grow it out, and then as there's a point where as it grows out and you start trimming it back, you have thicker hair than what you started with. You have a different, it has a different name, I forget the term, but it's a different type of hair. I'm sorry?
Vellus hair?
Vellus hair? I think vellus hair, that is one of the terms though. I think that might be the first one, when it's thin. Maybe?
Is that like virgin hair? Is that what that is?
I like your virgin hair
No,
beard.
it's his exact term. And
But you
I
don't
do
cut,
know
you
it.
don't cut beards though. Don't feel
No,
bad
it's
about
the
it.
same as hair.
Oh, is it?
Hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
the
you should
vellus
then.
hair is the soft hair.
Okay. So that would be the first hair then.
And then
now I
I
wanna
should
know.
know this. I've been
In
doing
the
hair for 10 years.
burly thick hair, we call it the Josh.
I am, by the way, on this side, I am in the process of signing up for Bristler.
Are you?
You're gonna get some freaks. You're gonna get some girls.
Oh my God, he totally put his. I can't wait to hear. We have to hear about this like on an after show sometime.
I am setting it up
Hey,
right
Ron.
now. I had to find a good profile picture.
I am secretly signing up an account, and I want to touch Josh's beard.
Dude, $20 is 20.
I wonder if they
man.
have where two dudes can touch beards together, like beard fight, like like a sword
God,
fight.
Ron, you've seen Ghostbusters. You never cross the streams.
Oh, yeah, don't cross
That's
the streams.
End of the universe as you know it.
All right, let's look at some of these.
Oh, so you
ladies.
signed up so you can check out the girls.
Terminal.
Terminal hair.
That's
Terminal
it.
hair. Thank you. Terminal and vellus. No, you're
That
good.
sounds horrible. Terminal.
Your terminal hairs.
I'm very sorry to tell you this,
Driving
but
me nuts.
you have terminal hair.
That's your thick pubic
So
hair.
speaking of that, no, you know how there's the horrible Darth Vader no at the
Sure,
end.
yeah.
Okay, there's a website that's just like no.com you can go to, and all it does is play that over and over. By the way, in some of my site searching, just thought I'd throw that out there. I saw that. I must have seen that 10 different times.
Invented by a man.
So it's just
But made
like
for a woman.
Tinder. When you have a profile, you go on and you like. It's showing me the exact wording. Hang on, the wording that it's using, showing beardless people who are within 37 miles. It did ask me if I was a man or a woman or other seeking man, woman, or other. So I put in I'm a man seeking women, and there it found 8 matches within 37 miles for women who want to
They're
touch a
pretty
beard.
cute.
No
There,
shit.
there are a couple not butterfaces.
Yeah, there's more than a couple.
Why do they call them butterfaces?
I don't know why
Everything
their
looks
child
good.
is on it.
Butterface.
That's what you went for.
What Josh should have classified them as
She
far
like-
from girls. Those are girls that look good from far, but far from good. Far from girls.
like Mona Lisa.
Look.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
All right, Andrea. She's pretty. She likes plants, hiking, yoga, and shit.
She just looks
And
young.
dudes with beards, apparently.
Who would you like to meet? Probably Obama.
You know what else she likes? If you go under the details on her profile, it says she likes guys that are married on this website.
She looks like a friend that you would have, actually.
I mean,
The people that I know that you know, she looks like one that would just fit right in.
that's because I have attractive friends. Thank you.
You do have beautiful friends.
No, I totally agree. I am surrounded by beautiful people. It's a good life.
We're his friends,
Which is
right?
no. I was about to say, which is why I'm just an acquaintance.
She needs to get off. She needs to go home.
She's 29.
She's 12.
She's 20. It says 29. The internet doesn't
12.
lie, Andrea Joy.
She looks like a
She looks-
Pomeranian that's been shaved.
She is a baby, and she needs no.
That's literally a baby.
She needs to go fill her. No, she doesn't need to fill her own daddy's beard. That's not good.
Oh, that's weird.
Wow.
Okay,
Daddysbeard.com. Oh, is that the pull it back sign?
I was
You're
trying to
asking me
get it.
pull
Rein it in,
back?
Ron. Rein
oh,
it in.
I was trying to see how fucking far this would go. I was like, let it fly.
Oh,
Wait, she's on her way here now? What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Surfer 1970.
Oh, here she is. Okay, come in.
Okay, I'm gonna
anyways,
pull it back.
nobody
All
tell my
so,
wife, okay?
So that was
She doesn't listen.
I've already told her.
Bristler.com.
I like it.
Hooking up people who like to stroke beards with people who have them.
That's a useful site.
Definitely.
Oh, you
definitely.
can rate beards. I'm sorry. You can
It's
carry on.
You've
it's a
lost
fun-
Josh.
It's a fun site. It's definitely a fun site. Okay, number two.
Number two.
You want to talk about a site that you can get lost in forever, that you're going to bookmark this site and you're going to go and look at it all the fucking time.
Here's the porn site.
Yep.
So, yes, this is it.
Guys, I found this site called Pornhub.
Pornhub.com.
Not you porn?
Healthmap.org. An interactive map of infectious disease outbreaks.
Oh, so you're telling me because we're getting old, we want to have a website on health? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not to do with your own personal health. It's about what's going on in the world around you and everywhere
Oh,
else.
it says COVID-19.
Yeah,
What is
obviously
this?
right now,
What is this?
clearly you're going to see a ton of COVID-19. So let me give you a little description. Obviously, COVID rules the day as of now. But even so, I saw a Hep A breakout in Georgia. That was interesting. I saw some animal and plant breakouts in different areas of the country. You can search the world to see what is happening where in regards to infectious disease outbreaks.
Well, there is a blue marble outbreak. It looks maybe at like the Sharps prison somewhere.
That's our location. The blue marble is your location. Babe.
There's a blue marble outbreak.
We've all got blue marble, guys.
Oh, God. We got blue marble out right here in Titusville in the basement.
Oh, it is in our house.
I thought this site was just super cool and definitely something that's like endless to see. Like I said, obviously it's filled with freaking COVID right now.
Oh, it's even got water boil alerts too. So,
but there's all kinds of interesting stuff. If there's any kind of infectious disease that there's going to be an outbreak for, pretty much you're going to be able to find on this site.
all of these, I click on the button. It's like one or two little bullets on it. Andrea, what's up with your hometown? When I click on Oklahoma, look at all these.
Is it all COVID?
Let's see.
It's probably.
COVID.
I haven't
COVID,
lived there in 20 years.
It's your fault.
Yeah. Oh, flu's in there too.
Yeah, there's some
I've
flu
been
now
in
this time of
Florida
year.
Wait a minute.
Longer than Oklahoma now. It's very
Congo
sad.
declares end of Ebola outbreak that killed 55. Why is that in Oklahoma? Does Oklahoma have a place called Congo, Oklahoma?
It might, because Oklahoma is awesome and it has everything.
I don't know why you would see that there. Maybe that's just a general alert. I wouldn't think that
But you
there
know
was
what
Ebola.
Oklahoma doesn't
if
have is the
55
blue
people
marble.
killed died of
I'm clicking
Ebola
it.
in Oklahoma, I think we would know about that. Hopefully we would know
Yeah, I
about
feel
that.
like that would make the news.
I feel like that would even in today's world would make the news.
I believe all of our questions for Oklahoma will be saved for when my sister Jordan comes to visit us.
But how awesome is this site? Like, how often are you going to want to go and see what are the outbreaks? Where are they? Especially locally, you're going to want to check all the time. Is there any weird outbreaks? Especially once we get past COVID, you'll want to see if there's more COVID outbreaks in, like, say, 3 or 4 or 5 years from now, or just what's flu looking like every time flu season runs around, or if you hear about some weird infectious disease, West Nile virus. If there's a West Nile thing going
I don't
on,
know, because
you're going to be able to see that.
Everywhere I go, this blue marble disease exists.
Your phone sucks. I think that's the problem. You need to get her a new
I
phone.
have blue marble everywhere.
I'll be honest. Once I take the COVID vaccine, I'm not going to care about COVID again. I'm not even going to give it a second thought. I'm going to move on with my daily life and not worry about it.
Until your children get it too.
No, they'll get the shot too.
Not the same day.
Do we know? I know we don't like to really talk about COVID. Do we know of this vaccine? Is it going to be cool for people under 18 too? I hadn't heard that.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
assume.
It's a good
but
question.
I don't know.
More information is still coming. None of us know that because I don't think any of the drug agencies have
I'll get
released
it
that.
first. If I'm good, then I'll give it to my kids.
Well, I thought this was like a super cool site because I feel like it's...
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's kind of useful, but it's definitely so interesting, and it's just definitely one. I've already bookmarked it, and I'm going to be checking it out all the time just because I'm just going to be curious. And
I wonder why they don't have, like, my son's school has notified us at least once or twice a week for the last 8 weeks that they've had an outbreak.
Same with our daughter's
That's
school.
not showing up on here. Maybe it's because it's minor data.
I think, it could be that, but I think the outbreaks are, that was the one thing I couldn't figure out what they specify as an outbreak, like how many cases reported in what
The one over in
local
Kissimmee
area,
showed
et cetera.
six cases, I guess, is considered an outbreak according to that site. Because it showed 6 cases of COVID in this one particular location.
Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure what they classified as an outbreak or not.
What if you're watching that site and you're refreshing it like every hour and you see this sweeping, like slow moving wave of red dots heading towards you? slowly. Like, oh, fuck, what's coming this way?
Yeah, that was
Unidentified disease, T-cell virus.
There was in there. I clicked through and found some things that were unidentified. They could not.
Really?
Yeah, there were outbreaks of things they did not have identified. I wish I remember exactly where. I was clicking through this stuff just so all over the place, so sporadically, so quickly that I didn't take full notes on some of the stuff I saw, but I figured it would be stuff that people would definitely want to check out and search. So that was healthmap.org. Okay, that was number 2.
I like it.
You know what that means.
Number 1.
Number
Guys,
one.
ready? Another absolutely useful site that I believe you will bookmark and use for as long as it exists. Supercook.com. Supercook.com.
Oops, I went to the wrong site. I put a C instead of an O. I'm on the wrong site.
Supercock.com. Is that actually a website?
I don't know. I didn't. I was joking. I almost did type that though.
But supercook.com. So the concept is simple, and holy crap, what a useful tool. You simply type in the ingredient or speak into the mic if you use the app, and you just speak in a bunch of ingredients, whatever you have, and it gives you recipes based off the ingredients. For instance, you go in your fridge and you're like, okay, I got some slices of cheese, I got some eggs, I got some chicken, I got some this, I got some that. You put it in there, what can I make? And it'll regurgitate out recipes for you.
That's amazing.
To make with whatever ingredients you have. And also in there is, if you want to go through, there's a bunch of categories. So you can kind of look through the categories and think, oh yeah, I have some of that. I have some of that. I have some of that. Put that in there. And it gives you recipes for all the shit in your fridge, in your pantry, all the stuff that you just had floating in there. It'll help you make food, make dinner, make lunch or whatever out of the stuff that you have.
That's cool. Let's try it. I'm going to do it live.
Do it live.
Let's see. Let me turn up my thing. Does it talk back to you, or is it just listening for your microphone input?
I think the microphone input only works if you have the app. Because when I tried it, it said you had to have the app.
App only. God damn it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well. Oh well. So much for that on-air shit.
But
that's cool.
Yeah, I thought that was super cool. I was impressed with that. I wish I had known about that before. Josh, do you think you could find some practical use for that website?
Yeah, I just was also doing it live. I was just going to let Adam do the example, but since I have it pulled up, I typed in eggs, bread, and American cheese, and I was given, let's see, I have all of the ingredients to make easy cheesy eggs. Of course, that makes sense. A soft-boiled egg on toast. What's another one? Bunch of, that's obviously not a lot to work with. What's a left field? I'm gonna put like onion.
Asparagus.
Easy cheesy eggs with onion.
Yeah,
You're gonna get a lot of omelets. I feel.
Yeah. I think right now you're in an omelet territory, no matter how you shake it.
There's a pantry section on here, so you can put all your ingredients that are in your pantry, or all your foods that are in your pantry in here. It's not just ingredients, though. You can input the food. What?
I'm sorry. So you guys were making a joke about that, but the first thing that came back when I added asparagus was soft-boiled eggs with asparagus. And it's just a soft-boiled egg that someone has just put a spear of asparagus into.
Boom.
Andrea, welcome back. Thank you for going to take care of our children.
That was being sneaky.
His number one. Well, no, it's important to bring you back in.
Oh, this was number 1?
Yeah. His number 1 was Supercook, not cock. Supercook.com. It is a website where you go put in the ingredients you have in your kitchen, and it comes up with 100 recipes for you based on those ingredients.
Oh.
Ideas for foods.
I really could have used that 10 years ago.
There's an app.
But I used to do it in my own head 10 years ago. I could have started this app.
You can make an app called Andrea's Casseroles, because you can take those same ingredients and put anything in there.
That pantry and invent. I can make what we have last 6 months.
There you go. Save some money.
It says you can make 218 recipes, and then it also has a thing that says, do you have, and I'm going to add milk to it. I have milk, and I have bacon. Bacon's on my list. I have that.
So it actually kind of spurs on. Hey, did you know that if you have this, I can give you more shit to make?
Fuck yeah.
How this started is when I was 20, 21, I would call my friend And I call the other friend and be like, I have this and this. I have this and this. I have this and this. We would get together and make food. So we never ate ramen noodles. We just took whatever the hell we had, put it in a casserole dish and put cheese on it and put it in the oven.
Could do some pretty fucking amazing thing with ramen noodles, though.
You don't like ramen?
I love ramen, but I just
Ramen's
eat it. I
the
eat it plain.
best.
I don't ever make anything.
I knew a
with
guy
it.
who used to
Just
eat
cook
ramen
it, put it
noodles.
in the
We're more
packet,
creative.
and eat it.
I knew a guy who used to eat ramen noodles dry and then chug water.
Oh, yeah.
It
Oh.
would just expand in his belly.
Tach said his son eats it dry. Just eats it dry and
I eat it
uncooked.
dry.
What?
You eat it dry and uncooked?
Yeah, I'll take. So I don't eat it as a puck of ramen. I guess I don't know, like
Square
a
puck of
square.
ramen.
Like that's so. I mean, I suppose, but no, I'll take it in the bag and I'll crush it up and then I'll put the seasoning in there and I just call it ramen chips. But I do that all the time.
I've never.
It's
eaten
awesome.
dry.
Like if you're just
I always-
wasted and you want something easy, carbs, salt, water, not to fill my stomach like you were just talking, but I just need something in my stomach so I don't die from alcohol
If
poisoning.
I'm wasted, I want to go in the kitchen and make something cool.
Now I wish I had looked for a site that had like what different things can you make with just ramen. I'm sure there's one out there.
There's
Probably
several.
a site out
I
there
have
where
a-
you could just figure out what shit to make with ramen.
I
this
have
is why you
received-
should always have friends who really enjoy cooking
I do.
So-
around you at all times.
You marry that. That's what you need to do. Or if you don't know that friend, then you suddenly become that friend.
You fill that void.
Yes.
So that was supercook.com. Thought it was super useful, fun. Definitely one I'll be keeping around to
Hell yeah.
figure out shit to make.
Not to
when
be
I don't know.
confused with supercock.com.
Definitely
That's
not
a
to be
totally
confused.
different
Don't
site.
go
I
to
want
that
to
at
join
work.
it and add my
Not
own
safe
fun
for
stuff.
work.
Yeah, I might get the app, actually.
There you go.
There'll be 2 things from this show that I've put on my phone before we left recording.
Boom.
Wow.
So before we leave, I have another 5 of just the rando little sites
All
that I
right.
wanted to kick out. Factolock.com.
This is where
That
I
gives
cheat off you.
It gives you a new fact every minute. It's a site that literally has a clock with the time.
Fact o'clock.
Yes. And it just gives you a new fact. It's just a fact sitting there, and every minute it gives you a new fact. It's just random facts.
What'd you get,
The
Josh?
fact right now for this minute is
Yes.
Manchester United hold the record amount of English Football League titles with 19. Manchester United.
Man, you.
Yeah.
Josh, what'd you get so I can cheat off you?
Oh, I didn't do the homework because
Okay.
fuck
So
for schooling.
here's another one. You guys might actually be interested in this. Oldversion.com. It's
Old Virgin. This
Not-
one
not
is
virgin.
definitely a porn.
not virgin.
Oh.
Version.com.
Is it a dash or something?
Just says old version, version.com. It's not
Didn't
taking you to it?
connect. No, error
here we
404.
go. Here we go again. Damn it.
That does remind me of.
All right, Old Virgin.
Let's go to that and see if it's.
That's what
yeah.
I'm doing.
Connection refused.
What a bunch of shit.
Is this another spam site like Zoom?
Oh, I've got it on my phone.
Oh, no, it just came up.
There you go.
I clicked on it from the Google search and it came up.
There you go.
Pick a software title.
So it's old versions of like software drivers, programs, anything.
This
you
is
can
kind of
get.
cool.
Can I get
Yeah.
Sim Tower?
You guys you guys would probably have more interest and use for this than I would, but I just thought it was kind of interesting.
Well, just to let you know and our listeners know, oldvirgin.com has not been taken yet.
Oh,
All right.
Really?
So
it's singular.
So what would they consider old virgin? Like 21? It's people who are 20. It's a dating site for
It's
virgins.
Sim Tower.
Oh,
Josh.
what?
I did. I was being silly,
Dating
but-
site for virgin. Virgins. I don't think that'll have very many people.
So
on it.
what happened is it's oldversion.com, singular. I was typing old versions,
Oh,
plural.
that's what I said. Oldversion.com. Go back and check the tape.
You're going to be editing it. You're going to edit in old version, even though
I'm
it's
going to cut it out.
versions.
I'm going to cut out the S in case I did actually say that.
This is pretty cool. I wonder how this works with license requirements. So some of these old version software might be license free now because they're old. So you might be able to get free software this way too.
Well, doesn't everything like patents and stuff run out like on video games, consoles, for instance, isn't it? Once they're past 10 years of making anything new, you can then go just make, like you can make NES games right now if you want it. You're allowed to do that. You can make
That's an interesting
GameCube and stuff like
question.
that. It's like 10 years, I think.
I don't
is
know.
the number.
Yes, there is a patent, a time for patents to fall off, but let's use Disney as an example. The Disney patents for like Mickey Mouse, the character Mickey Mouse was patented and copywritten and owned by Disney. That copyright fell off in like 2018.
Okay.
But Disney lawyers, and that was going to mean that the Mickey Mouse character and all the famous stuff that they make money off of, you can't use that, was going to be free for the world to use.
Yeah. It's
So-
kind of like
They made special exceptions for longevity of life of products now.
fables and like fairy tales. Like any publisher can go and make a whole huge book of fables and fairy tales because they're all like common access type stories now. Publishers don't own them.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of interesting stuff. So that's a great question you have. Then I didn't think about for these old versions of software, etc.
Yeah, I don't know how those work.
and
That'd
how
be
that
interesting.
works. So another one was this one. It was in the list at first, but then as I really dug into the site, I decided, nah, it's not really worthy top 10. But I wanted to mention it's. Hold on one second because I didn't type it in right. It's savethesounds.info is what it was.
I'm not even gonna try.
Savethesounds.info. It is like an audio museum, if you will, of old sounds from things that sounds of an electric typewriter, sounds of like a Nokia phone, sounds of
This says, welcome to the Museum of Endangered Sounds.
yes. There you go. There you go. And it's just a bunch of like
cool.
sounds of like old, mostly electronic. Well, I think it's all electronic type stuff.
I can't do it on this laptop. I'm blowing up the Discord stream.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed on the phone you are using.
That is so nostalgic.
Oh yeah, to stop it, you have to click it or it'll do all the
Do
sounds.
it again, Adam.
What is this sound?
This is one of Josh's animal sounds.
Very good. That's a rotary phone. Andrea Joy, you win the game.
Very good.
That is cool.
I'm old as hell.
Yeah, so you can see the concept of this. It's a extinct sound.
I'm sorry. I got to. I
Do
have
it
to.
again.
Go for
This is
it.
a different one.
Spelling level A.
Speak and spell.
Very good. Yes. That is a straight up 80s kids experience right there.
That's
The
fun. Do
speak
it
and
again.
spell.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, you want another one? This is the most fun.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Josh might get this one. You ready?
Facts. Oh, dial up.
That's right.
I have memories of sneaking out of my room in the middle of the night and wrapping the family computer in giant thick blankets.
So it wouldn't they
so
wouldn't
I
hear
could
the
dial
sound?
up and my parents wouldn't hear me.
It's awesome.
This is cool.
The reason this site didn't make the top 10 list was it's a little limited on the catalog of sound.
Do one
if,
more.
If there had been more, I'd have definitely. I had it in there, but then as I found other stuff, it kind of got kicked out. But had to at least mention it so people could go check it out.
You want another
Do
one?
the Tamagotchi.
Yeah, one more.
You see the Tamagotchi on there? Let me click it.
Bottom.
That's the Nintendo. There it is.
My mom never got me one.
Oh man, I feel like I was. It like swept our neighborhood by storm.
Can I ask you? I don't even know what that is. A
It's a little
Tamagotchi.
digital
A little-
pet thing.
Oh,
Kids used to carry on a keychains 20 years
didn't
ago.
even know. Never even heard of it. Didn't know what it was.
I was getting more into boys at that point.
That sounds like one of those old like printers.
Nope.
Talking about like the
With the paper that has the holes.
This
I
is
had that in college.
that was a floppy drive.
Oh shit!
That was the sound of the floppy drive
I was
spinning and being
way off.
You're pretty close. You're in a computer era.
They're all in computer. Pac-Man.
Original. Dude, this is awesome. That's
Typewriter.
Yeah. All right, this one would be interesting to see if you guys. This will be the last one I'll do. I'm sorry.
That's like a Windows 95 or something.
It is no. It's not Windows 95. It's an operating system.
I don't know.
That is Mac OS.
Oh, okay.
That was before I could get a computer. I didn't even get a computer until after 2000.
What is that?
When I started college.
That's ICQ. What's ICQ?
An original chat.
It was a message.
When I started college,
All right, I'm
I
done with
had a Tandy word processor to turn in all my papers on.
Nice.
And I had to peel off the little circle side things
Perforated
that you're talking
edges.
about. Yes.
So here's
If I'm
one I want
not
you guys
wrong.
to go to. CodePen, P-E-N, codepen.io. This is a site for gravity points. You're going to see a bunch of little floating white dots when you go to it. And you just make little gravity points and everything kind of floats to it, and you can make other gravity points and they can kind of form, and eventually you can form like a black hole. What the hell?
CODEPEN.io.
I bet you went. They have challenges on here. They're like coding challenges. What you're describing sounds super cool.
Hold on one second. I will help you get to it. It's funny how some of these are so hard to get to. All right, hold on one second here.
Ooh, there's something called the impossible light bulb.
So type in gravity points. It's weird. It still takes me to codepen.io, but maybe it's just part of that site. Type in gravity points. See what you get.
Okay, yeah, it gave me a funky URL after that.
Oh,
but
I see him now. Yeah.
I'm on there.
There you go. See, and you can like touch the screen and make little gravity points, and you can touch other stuff. And see, I've made 2 even gravity points. See, they're kind of floating towards each other really slow. And the more you make, the faster everything kind of attracts to itself.
Make a bunch.
And you just make these little gravity points, and then they'll start to. And the bigger your gravity point you have as the small ones form, and then you make another gravity point, it floats to it even faster and faster and faster and faster. It's just really, it's kind of mindless and probably not something you'd go to for more than a few minutes at a time, but it was just kind of fun. So I thought I'd point that out.
Yeah, this is really cool. I mean, I know you're talking about the app itself, but just as a platform, this is like a really cool coding platform. I just wish it had a language I cared about. Or I use. That's what I should say.
Whoa, I just blew it up. Wow, that's weird. I never did that before.
That's cool.
I made so many that it just kind of imploded. It blew up, and then weird. You can this actually does different things that I had never had made it done before. Okay, well,
So
go ahead.
I was gonna say if you're listening and you're driving and you're still with us, you're a madman.
Good job. You win.
I hope you were just listening and following along, and not driving and browsing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They were all browsing.
I was hoping we'd given enough description, but here's one more that you're gonna have to go to, even if you're driving and stuff. One last one to check out. Will robots take my job.com. By the way, fellas, my job, 98% is the percentage I got for a robot to take my job. You'd think I was a truck driver or something.
This is cool. I mean, I build things, so I think I'm pretty safe. Let's see.
No, you guys are safe. The types of jobs you have, you guys are safe. I'm screwed. AI will eventually just overtake me. They won't need me anymore.
Engineers, all other, I guess.
Like, you're, what would you consider your official title?
My official title is...
Cosmetologist.
Oh,
Are you a cosmetologist, Josh? No, I'm just kidding. So did you pipe in cosmetologist to see if robots will take your job?
3% chance of me. That's not bad.
Mine was 90, like I said, 98%.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Right place?
here you go. You are...
Turn your mic off there, babe.
I believe so. So cosmetologist falls under 11%.
Well, that's not bad. So only 11%.
I knew. See, I'm
chance.
important.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it's AI, and we work in computers in support of those computers. So guess
Yeah.
what? We need to support the AI.
Yeah,
I have an artistic job.
Nice. We're good. We have a future.
Well,
Yeah,
hair keeps growing.
Well, there you go.
And if you need your hair cut, you can come see me at Brent Allen Salon and Day Spa.
Boom.
Hit it.
Plug
Hit it.
bell.
You gotta hit your own plug bell.
There you go.
All right. So anyway, that was my list. The 1 through 10,
was a
and then the many 1 through 10.
That was a fun list,
fun.
dude. That was really fucking good.
I think my favorite, like my favorite that was interactive and real was the bristler.com.
I missed that that one. Is that with the vacuum?
No, that's the girls. Well, girls.
the beard
people who
one.
have
That was
fetishes
the
about
beard
touching
one.
beards.
Oh, I'm the imbecile.
Yeah, you were there.
Touching you.
The Brita.com about the water jugs.
All right. So
My
I only
favorite was Amazon.
I just got a Google survey. So I signed up for Google surveys a while ago.
Okay.
I get Google surveys whenever I go to GPS locations that it cares about, or when my browsing habits matches some algorithm at Google's website. They want to know about my experience visiting certain sites. I guarantee you, I'm going to click into this and it's going to say, what the fuck were you doing at these bizarre, off of the wall websites?
I just can't stop thinking about Will.
I will. What
1795.
was with the floating mini corn dogs? I don't understand the purpose of that site at all.
I mean, that was a link off of Weird and Confusing.
yes, or was it Weird and Confusing, or was it something else? I think Weird and Confusing was the product. That was the uselessweb.com.
That is why it was relevant.
Yeah, there you go.
That's cool. Good list though, Ron.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks for enduring. It was a little different. It took a little interaction. I know it's definitely different for the listeners because most of our lists are just sit there and listen. But this one, I mean, you couldn't help but go to some of these websites that you're
For sure.
There's no way you couldn't.
I like it. Andrea, are we going to get the presence of you in studio hosting an episode in the near future?
That's not up to me.
Is it up to me? All right, then yes,
It's
you're
up to the
going to do
babies.
it. No,
That's up to babies.
That's up to babies.
And if you don't keep calling me out when I sneak in and out, then nobody will know.
Sorry. We're going to be live streaming in here soon. So guess what? They're going to see you.
I will have a blow up Andrea Joy.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Can you order two?
I like this idea.
Make that 3.
Does it have a mouth hole?
Christmas.
Not yet.
That's awesome.
Don't ruin Christmas.
Damn it. All right, cool. I love that Christmas idea. All right, well, cool. Ron, fucking great list, buddy. Let's get out of here. Josh, you've been plugging our fucking stuff great the last few weeks. So where should we send our listeners?
We have 2 major places that I would love for everybody to check out. First, if you enjoyed the show, we have an additional bonus show called The After Show. You're going to hear us talk about that here in a moment. But we break away. We have that on Patreon. That is $5 a month, and it's just an extra bonus 30-minute to an hour show. Every week we tangent off of the show a little bit. Just kind of go a little bit more freeform. So you can get there. You can go to twisted10.com. There's a link to it there. You can also, from the website itself, get us on Discord. There's a big pop-up that says join Discord. Hit on that, and that'll jump into our Discord. Discord is basically a chat room. That's the easiest way to boil it down. It is free.
Cool. There we go.
So Discord's free. We are there. We're hanging out. So you can hit that link. Come jump in the chat room. Come say hey. We have listeners in there. It's a lot of fun. We also, you'll get the details when you join, but we live stream this show every week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday nights. We'll go live right around then, and
so whenever. Yeah, and you get to hear behind the scenes too. So you might hear us on our breaks talking some shit, or
we got into it last week.
Yeah, we did. That's for sure. Well, cool. Thank you. Good plugs. Andrea, where should listeners go to see you?
Brent Allen Salon and Day Spa.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Poston House Nursery.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's really where I am. But if you really love me, you'll let me get a break and I can do your hair.
And don't forget to check out Josh's profile on bristler.com.
Oh my God. If there's a listener that goes on there and finds Josh's profile and starts a conversation with him being unknown or anonymous or completely trolling of him, please submit that to Discord for us to have fun with.
Yeah, if you catch me on there.
Cash me outside.
And we agree to match up. My beard is free for platonic touching.
But I can match up with you. Find me on Facebook.
That's about what it is now.
Yeah, that's true.
Andrea Joy Poston, and I can be your fairy godmother.
There you go.
I can give you a facial, a pedicure, a manicure, a hairdo.
Adam gives
Mama
facials.
a break.
Yes, I do.
Mama needs a break. Come let me make you beautiful.
All right, let's get out of here. Let's get ready for our after show. Ron, again, fucking great list. That was a lot of fun. For the listeners, we will see you guys next week.